Selena. It's a vibe, baby. Oak Cliff girl, way made you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl, put them heels on and rule. Welcome to Selena's couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows. It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. With the night making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers, just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? Hey, what's up, Walt? How are
What up? What up?
you?
What up? I'm well. How
Can
are
you
you?
can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, okay. This is my homeboy from Dallas. Oh, Walt in the house. Walt is in the
Yeah.
house. I do have an open panel, so anybody is more than welcome to come up and join in the conversation. I want to say hello to Action. I want to say hello to uh Double X, Mike, and hey TY. What's up, King Dude? Glad to see you. Glad to see you that you're in the land of the living. Oh, and I got my other homeboy X in the house.
Hey,
Hey X,
hey,
what's good? Hey CC, my sis, Susanna, Susanna. Sorry, how you, Susanna? Hey Forever. Hey Lionel, how are you? Well, I meant to be at home already, but hey Joe, I meant to be at home already, but unfortunately, I ended up getting off of my part-time job a little later. But that's a little extra money for me.
Hey.
So forgive me, because I was gonna have I would say a glass of what's that, Don Julio, and
Mhm.
I was gonna be ready to go. Hey Jimbo, good to see you. And so right now I am driving, so hopefully the internet won't go out. And yeah, just let me know, because like I said, I'm running behind. Sorry for that. I
We
didn't want to
got
have
you.
you guys wait.
Hey, we gonna host for you. We got you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I got my boys with me, and listen, guys, I'm gonna tell you about these guys, these gentlemen. I had the best time Friday night.
did you?
Really yes, I had. Look, hey CKJ, I had me some green shot, or was it green tea shots? And I had some good old nachos. Boy, we had a great time. I really did. You
I'm
guys know
glad you
how
had a
to
good
look.
time.
Y'all know how to party.
We gonna do that.
Yeah, yeah. So we got to do that again. I might meet y'all there tomorrow. Knowing me, shoot, I might surprise y'all and show up.
We gonna be out of pocket tomorrow. We gotta help somebody move some stuff.
Oh Lord. Well,
Yeah.
maybe next Friday
Oh yeah, no, we
I'll
for sure be out
be
next Friday.
available. Okay, yeah, I would love to come next Friday. But yeah, I got my 4-day weekend this weekend. So tell me guys about y'all little y'all, I'm not, forgive me for saying little, because I'm not trying to I'm not trying to throw shade. Tell me about your I would say your podcast that you guys do. A lot of people are not aware of your podcast. And also, if you are a mod, I need to make King Duke, and shout out to King Duke Pharaoh. He had a stroke just recently, and he is up in my chat showing some love and some support. I appreciate him, and I'm glad he is definitely in the land of the living. So shout out to Duke Pharaoh. Um, but tell us about your podcast that you had.
So I'm Dub. That's my brother X. We do have a podcast. It's called the 2 Cent You Call It podcast. Um, it's a podcast that just kind of it really is a podcast that uh kind of tells the story of our friendship. So the way the podcast got started, back during COVID, um, we had started like a group of our friends. We had started meeting up every Friday, just to like kick it, just to have some drinks. Everybody was going stir crazy, so we just decided to start meeting up every Friday, and we was just having like random conversation. But it was really in-depth conversation, kind of thought provoking, or at least we thought it was. So we kept doing that for a while, and then we came out of COVID, and we kind of joked at it. Like every Friday, we was like, "Hey, we should." Well, one of our boys who also had a podcast, he was like, "Man, y'all should get together and do a podcast." So
Uh-huh.
we kind of joked about it, and joked around for maybe it's probably about a year.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, probably about a year. Like we was just, I mean, we still kept the every Friday thing, and one day X just hit me up and was like, "Hey, brother, we gonna do this podcast or not?" And I was like, "Hey, I didn't know if you was serious or not." And that day,
Uh-huh.
we literally looked up like podcast starter kits on, on Amazon.
Amazon. What?
Hey, we have come a long way. If you go back and listen to our early episodes, it sound like it too. Sound like
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
we was on starter equipment. But yeah, that at this point, that's been 2.5 years ago.
Okay, okay.
Because
All
I mean,
right. Well,
we got 80 episodes up, so it's been a little while.
okay. Yeah. So X, you wanna join in? What you gotta say? Because that's the quiet
I
one.
what's the language?
Oh, you can be.
Standing on here.
Hey, I want people to be themselves. Hey, Miss
Okay.
Chicago, I want people to be themselves.
I ain't got shit to say.
Oh,
Nah,
okay.
nah. Dub, he pretty much told the story. He got like revisionist history and stuff, but uh, but for the most part,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how everything went on and stuff. Yeah,
So,
like he said, we
so
had
what kind?
we talk, go ahead.
No, I was want to know what kind of topics y'all talk about.
It is literally just random at random.
Random. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
so we talk about everything from a perspective of just two young black professional millennials.
Right.
And it's like I said, it's literally our friendship kind of on display. We've been homies for 11 years now. Um,
Wow.
and so, we have experienced a lot of stuff. We have seen, different times. At this point, we keep living through stuff that's only supposed to be a once in a lifetime thing. You never know
Uh-huh.
these days. So
Right.
you know, we just it just started being just conversation between us, and we started recording.
yeah,
Hmm. Okay.
we
So
we'll
basically,
literally
y'all
just
kind
meet
of
up.
like
Yeah, we'll literally
y'all
just
meet
meet up
up.
and just
Uh-huh.
um maybe like 30 minutes before the show, put a show together.
Uh-huh.
Say, okay, what happened in your week? All right, is there anything you want to talk about? No. Half the time we just going on rants, and I'm taking us off topic somewhere else that we don't need to be. But it ended up being a good show, so that's kind of how we do it.
Do y'all hear that static?
Yes, I'm on your mic, X.
Is it my mic?
No, now you
Oh,
good.
Am I?
now you
Yeah.
good. I'm like, what the heck is that? So
It's probably this
basically,
mic. It's one of my cheaper mics.
yeah, okay. Just like my phone, sometimes it sounds crazy too. But yeah, I was just wondering like some of the things that you guys talk about, and if I have any mods that actually know how to check out their channel, if you can give us a name. Hey, writers, give us a name for your channel.
It's right above my head. The 2 Cent You College podcast.
2 cents. Okay, you call it. So, Rachel, I don't know if you are busy, if you can go and on their page and put it in the in the link, so some of my people can sub up to them. I would really appreciate it. Somebody, hey Hassan, or Hassan can do it. Whoever can do it, I would appreciate you.
Yeah, and like X
Yeah,
said, I
and
mean,
I
we
got
literally, like we literally, so we do create. It's funny because if you watch the show, like the show sound like we be having a whole bunch of shit lined up, and we really do have a docket
uh
every time we get together for a show. But we, like X said,
right.
we don't come up with that docket until like 15 minutes before we actually start recording the show. um like
Wow.
we purposely during the week like do not talk to each other about certain stuff because we know it's gonna come
Okay.
out of the show. So when you see the show, it's literally like our initial storytelling to each other, like our initial reaction of what happened during the week. Like we are literally unfolding our conversation right on the show.
That's awesome. Hey, Mr. Charles, how are you? That's awesome. Like I said, y'all definitely a lot of fun, and y'all have. I can tell you have good chemistry. I don't, on your podcast because, sometimes when you're good friends, it's kind of like y'all having a conversation as if y'all were just hanging out. And that's probably the best type of conversation because it's so authentic. It's like it's organic. You don't have to try to make it, make up something. It just kind of flows.
For
Your
sure.
your conversation flows.
Yeah.
And I like that. Well, we got into the introduction, so people can get acquainted with you guys. I want to know your different stance on certain things. So, like, what is your stance on, let's just say, dating? Like, is it hard for you guys to meet women? And if it is, like, what are some of the, I would say, challenges that you guys kind of experience dating some of these women out here?
I'm gonna let X take that one first.
Okay.
Uh, dating is cool. I mean, dating can be fun, can
Okay.
also be frustrating. Um, as you get older, the pool gets smaller and smaller to find what you want. And I will say that I don't even want to say standards, but my filters uh have laxed a whole lot as I've gotten
Uh-huh.
older. I was more willing to,
Uh-huh.
well, I guess you could say it's lax and it's strictened up. Is that a word? Stricken?
Stricken, but not in the way you trying to
Yeah.
use it.
it's it laxed and tightened
Right.
up at the same time.
Mhm.
Some things that I was willing to accept, that I don't accept anymore. Um, certain
Right.
things that I was very hard on, I'm not hard on anymore. Pause. Uh, but it kind of
Oh
changes
God.
with each and every person. But I think you if you find the right person, you kind of lax up on a lot of things, and try to figure out a
Right.
way. But then again, that's something that Dub tells me all the time that uh I say that I try to make square pegs fill into circle holes.
Right. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know about that. So what about you, babyface? Walt? What about you? Do you
A
find
couple of
it
things.
kind of difficult?
Well, so it all depends. You said, is it difficult to find dates? No. I think that's the
Oh,
easy
okay.
part. But as far as for me personally, like I'm not currently dating seriously. Um,
Uh-huh.
and I think for me the reason being like well a couple of things. So I'm really focused on what I have going career wise. Um,
Uh-huh.
and over the as I've gotten older, I've started to build certain things and be in a certain place in life. Not just when it comes to my career or not just when it comes to like financially or anything like that, just growth in period. Like I've gotten to a place to where I'm at peace every single day that I wake up. And
Right.
for me to step out of that peace and take anything seriously, like it's got to be the right situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like that song, man. Don't disturb this groove. Like I'm cool. I'm good where I'm at. I'm happy in life. So outside of that, it's gonna have to take something, real extravagant to pull me out of the routine that I'm in right
Yeah.
now.
To unask you from your
Right.
uh-oh. I'm getting computer love over here.
Oh God. Oh Lord. Hear this Wi-Fi mess going on.
I think
And
it came
again,
back.
I
It came back.
apologize. I meant to do something.
Now you
Okay.
good.
So X, cause when I first met X, I said, dang, he seemed kind of quiet, and then
I'm very
you
quiet.
wasn't very huh?
I'm
You're
very
not
quiet.
that quiet.
No.
But
What you saw
you
saw was
Drinks.
well,
out of the
oh,
door.
you would drink. Okay, because you seemed like you were kind of a little bit standoffish, or you were kind of like you didn't know. I'm not gonna say know what to do, but you just seem kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But you kind of seem standoffish to me. And then
I
over the
come off that way.
night, huh? You do?
Yeah. That's all the time. That's just my personality. It's nothing personal against anybody. It's
Oh
just
no, I didn't think
that's how I am.
so. Yeah, no, I didn't think it was anything personal. But I just kind of picked that up.
He
But you're
has he
very
has permanent RNF.
Oh, okay, okay. I know somebody, sometimes they say women have a resting bitch face, so
Yeah, he
I
got
don't know.
resting inward face.
So I was just like, over the night you loosened up, started to see, oh, okay, this guy can actually have a good time. So, um, like, has that been a challenge for you? Like, that some women kind of see you as standoffish, maybe, is that not really a challenge?
No, I definitely hear that all the time. I
Oh,
think
okay.
Dub hears it too. Uh, that we just come off as a certain way until people actually know us. But that's just my
Right.
personality. Like I'm very introverted. Uh, as we go on through the night and I get to know you, I become more comfortable around you. I may loosen up.
Right.
And sometimes it may even take 2 or 3 times for me to meet you just to kind of get there. But I always make sure that you have a good time. If you dub people, then I'm good.
Yeah, and that's one thing I can say about you. Now I know Walt seemed like he kind of moody at times, but he's still a very nice person. From what I seen, because like I didn't realize until he asked me. I know like some of his family in Dallas, and it was just really crazy how we found that out. And I was just like, wow, okay, so you come from good stock. But I know Walt he is definitely at times he can come. He seems like he can be kind of moody. Um,
He's an
but
asshole.
yeah, he can be. But if you get him on a good side, then he's good. You're good. You guys are very, like I said, you guys are gentlemen. You know how to have a good time. And really, to be honest with you, I'm not really comfortable with people at first.
Mm.
So the fact that I was really having a good time and being comfortable, letting my guard down, I could say that means a lot. Like you guys, it's something about you guys where I was just like, okay, I can just be good. I'm good. I don't have to be uptight, you
It
know.
was the green tea shots
So yeah, that too. And
with a dub tea
listen,
every time.
I love them green tea shots, y'all. I love them. I thought Patron was my drink. I'm like, nah.
She'll be back, maybe.
Sure.
Hi, motherfuckers, we back. This is the Two Cents to
Yeah,
Call It podcast. I'm your host X. I'm here with my brother from another mother,
I'm
Doug.
like,
What's happening? She's still working on it, but she'll be back. I'm gonna keep y'all entertained.
You breaking up, Selena, but I know you're gonna be back. We'll host for you until you get back. What's up, chat?
Yeah. What's up, my brother? How you doing? I mean, I don't want to ruin our show for the bar.
I mean, we still gonna do the show regardless. But I mean, for
singing, but I'm
the
gonna do it one day. I'm gonna do it
okay, there
one
you go,
day.
there you go. You back, you back.
I think she
You
was
hear
talking
me?
this entire time.
Yeah, well, was you talking this whole time?
I sure was. I was like talking my ass off. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go get me some green tea shots and we gonna go out and have a good time. And I'm just talking away. And y'all didn't hear nothing I had to say.
No, we ain't hear
I
My
none of
heard.
that.
God. Okay, well, that's all right. Well, I just know that I'm ready to go back out again. That's all I know.
Yeah, and I mean,
That's all.
honestly, like when you meet us in person, because the thing about it is, sometimes we do come off, I guess, as people would say, standoffish or maybe a bit, assholish or whatever we might get called. But what
Mhm.
we always tell people, like when you see us out, especially on a show night, it's literally an extension of the show. So like
Right.
we are literally kicking it. It's family. Like we on show night, people always come out with us on our show night just because they know it's gonna be a good time. Like we gonna show you a good time.
Yeah.
It don't matter who you are. You can be the most like one of my homegirls that was with us. I mean, she is very standoffish. Like
Which
that's just
one?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, I think I might. Yeah, I think I might know who you talking about.
Yes, I mean her personality. I mean she is really like she do not fool with people like that.
Yeah,
Um,
I can tell.
yeah, but when it's show night, like everybody knows, like that don't fly with us. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna come out with us, you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna loosen up. You're gonna kick it with everybody we kicking it with. You know what I'm saying? And people
Hmm.
just know that. It's like you know, I mean, and we've built kind of a community to where um people that watch the show kind of know what to expect when they come out with us.
Right, and that's what I like about you guys. Y'all very down to earth. And like I said, you ain't about no drama. You just want to have a good time. Um, some other things we can talk about. Hey, y'all can come up with anything. Look. I ain't got to go to work tomorrow. I'm almost
I don't
home.
either. I don't
I ain't
either.
got. I
I'm from
know.
Paris.
Hey, Marissa. Yeah. I ain't got to go. Jimbo, if you want to come up, you more than welcome. Joe, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome. I'll put the link in the chat. I don't know if you guys want to come up, but Jimbo was pretty interesting the other night when he was drunk, so I kind of enjoyed that.
Yeah, man.
Uh, yeah,
Jimbo
homeboy
show.
was drunk.
Hey, the same thing though. It's just about like because you know we all know each other through the podcast world, right? Well, outside of me and X. But like you, Jimbo, Joe, SBK, E, everybody, we know each other through the podcast world. And so it's good to see that community and it's good to see people linking. I think I said this on maybe E and SBK show. The fact that it's like I feel like we've built a community to where we go to each other's platform and it's never no hate. You know what I'm saying? Like too many
Right.
times, especially like whatever you doing, like podcast aside, too many times as a culture, we get into it where we just hate on each other. Like it's not enough
Yeah, there's
to
some
go around. Like
hateful
when you get
people.
yeah, like when you get a few subscribers, like it's not enough subscribers to go around. Like you don't have to hate
Right.
on nobody
I love me a
to
bad bitch around the eyebrows. Damn,
What?
them motherfuckers,
he, he, he,
fuckers
he,
going.
What you
he
talking
got
about?
he got squirrel brain.
Saw myself in the mirror. Shit.
um nah,
Yeah.
but that's the biggest thing for us is like we don't have to dim anybody else's light for us to shine brighter. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
Uh-huh.
if you got what you got, you got what you got. Um, it ain't, you know, you do your thing, you stay in your lane, we do our thing, we stay in our lane. Sometimes we collab, sometimes we shout each other out. You know what I'm saying? It's enough to go around.
Right. It is. That's one thing I do notice about being on social media. It's a lot of hateful ass people on here, man.
Dead ass.
I ran into some real hateful ass people, but I have also ran into some
Doom, 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 doom,
Mm,
doom.
mm,
Don't
mm.
do
Your mic
if
fucking
you
up
would
too.
like to come up, you're more than welcome.
Hey, shout out
Put
to my brother. Shout out to brother SBK in the chat.
if it wasn't for SBK, I wouldn't know you guys.
Exactly.
I wouldn't know you guys if it wasn't for SBK. So shout out to him. Hey y'all. Sorry, like I said, I've just
Hey
got off.
girl.
X fix your mic.
My mic tripping now,
Yeah.
so I can't talk shit no more.
There you go. There you go. You got jiggle the cord in the back.
Well, I'm on USB-C right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in here a little while. But yeah, um, yeah, if it wasn't for SBK, I wouldn't know y'all. So shout out to him. Like I said, he has a really good, I'm gonna say he has a really good group of people, support system, and I really appreciate SBK for sharing me with you guys in this platform, his platform, because to me, I finally have met, well, I know other normal people, but you are some of the most normal people that I've met. You know what I'm saying? On here. And
Nah, I
there's a
get what you're
few
saying.
others.
Just say, am I
You,
normal?
yeah. Well, you're quirky, but you're still normal. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be afraid around you or anything like
Oh,
that.
that's very appreciated.
Yeah. But when you have been in bad experiences on the YouTube app, so any social media platform, you become very paranoid of people, to say the least.
Yeah.
And so the fact that me getting to know you, and like SBK has a great support system, and I'm over there with that. It's just a really good feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can do the content that I want to do, and if people don't like it, of course, they don't have to watch, and I'm fine with it. But at least at the end of the day, I can say that I'm happy with what I'm doing. I don't
Yeah.
have to be in beef. I don't have to be going back and forth with people I don't care nothing about. I can just do what I want to do and talk about what I want to talk about.
Yeah, and I think especially in the YouTube podcast content creator
Mhm.
world, um, it's a whole bunch of people living for the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when we get done with the show, like you saw, we gonna turn the cameras off, we gonna turn these mics off, and we gonna go have a life. Like
Right.
a lot of these, I feel like a lot of people in the social media world, this is their life. Like
It is.
this is their community, and this is the only community that they belong to. And so they show you what they want to show you uh, online, and that's not that. It's either a facade or it's like all they have. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just like you said, we gonna produce the content that we gonna produce regardless. I mean, if we sign off our show the same way every single time because we really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like this our show for us is therapy. So
Okay.
whether it's 2 people that listen to it or 2 million people that listen to it, it's gonna be the same fucking show.
Exactly. I wanted to ask you because I talked about how I perceived you guys when I met you, and as I get to know you guys. How did you guys perceive me? Was I uptight when you met me?
I mean, for me, no, because you gotta understand. By the time we saw y'all, we were heavy in drinks, like because we drink on the show.
Right,
So
right, right.
by the time we get out with everybody else, we already on one.
Well,
So
Okay.
nah, I mean, it was like when I think everybody like you and Joe, because that was the first time for us meeting both of y'all, and uh, I mean, I can just speak for myself. For me, it just felt like y'all was friends, like we was kicking it.
Hmm. And I'll be glad to meet a lot of good, people, especially if they're content creators from YouTube. I think that's really good that you can find people because, like I said, we not Mo3 sector, okay, but we we still can have like a community here for
Hmm.
YouTubers in the Dallas area, and
Hmm.
I think it's really good to meet people in the Dallas area that are have a social media platform like and to me I feel you just feel comfortable and to me y'all was just like people I've been knowing, which was so odd, and I don't know if it was the green tea shots or what, but it was the green tea shots help, but it's like we've been hanging out all this time.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. Hey Billy. So it's kind of strange how the I would say camaraderie kind of happens. What did you think, X? Because like I said, you kind of looked at me strange at first. Like,
uh,
what the hell? I'm like, what the
nah,
hell is wrong
like
with this
I
boy?
had, I literally chugged like a fourth of cognac before I got there on the show. So by the time I got there, I was like, okay, cool. He said we was meeting some people. I was like, all right, cool. And then after that, I was like, all right, it is what it is. It wasn't.
Right.
I mean, I didn't mean to come off that way. But I was like, oh yeah, who's this? He told me who y'all was. I was like, okay, cool. And then he said,
Mhm.
you good? You good to split this? And I was like, depends
That's
on
what I'm talking about. That's
depends
what
on
I'm talking about.
how much we drinking.
Yeah, look, we'll run up a tab. That's for sure.
Hey, right. Hey, CKJ, what's good?
What's
This is
up,
right.
my favorite hot pink pastor was out there. Y'all don't know what that means. That's a little inside joke.
Hey,
No, I
look.
want to say this though. On a real, Selena, on a real tip, it's good to see cats like this and you being able to have conversations like this, man. This is refreshing.
Hey.
Shout out to Big Fella at King SBK King. Shout out to Riders for Life. Y'all know what it is. But I got a question
Yeah.
for these young men. Is that okay?
Okay.
I'm saying young men because I'm 59. I'm pretty sure they ain't 39. At least I hope not. Well,
Oh
let me
no,
not
I'm
No,
slip.
62.
they're in their
Boy, they
30s.
40. Huh?
I think they're
Would you
uh
say?
they're in their 30s.
Good, good. So I'm safe. I'm safe. I got a question
Uh-huh.
for you, young man. What does content creation mean for you?
Hmm.
I
Yeah, I
for
know.
for me, it's I don't
Come on, come
we're
on.
we're not content creators. We
What
are.
are you?
I don't consider us content creators, um, because like when I think of a content creator, I think of somebody that to tell the truth, like I said, this for us is kind of just the content that we create, which is just the podcast, is literally our friendship. So I don't look at it as content. Like I look at it as us sitting down and having a regular conversation, and it just happens to be recorded.
Okay.
Mm.
So it's I mean, and maybe maybe other people will look at us as content creators, but for me, I'm
Hmm.
just like I'm kicking it with my brother, and this is what we do on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to kick it with us, which is virtually kick it with us on the podcast, then cool. And if not, hey,
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
This is
I
a
would
this, okay,
go
brother.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Uh, I would say content creation or a content creator is somebody that's specifically set down to drive something. Half the time I don't even want to do the show. And it's dub. He's like, are we recording? We did had like a year break of
we
just
did,
not recording. Just because we
and
were
we
doing
still
stuff.
kicking it.
Yeah. So I mean, we don't go out of our way to create stuff. Now we might get into that sector. But right now, I guess you can say we're original content creators. We don't do like the reactions, and we're not going out of our way to try to make people laugh. It's just really just kicking it. And so I mean, that's all it is. It's sitting down with some cameras that we're not even paying attention to.
Hey, I want to teach you something, Selena.
Uh-huh.
Notice that the young man up top has a more lighter background, and he's sipping on some sip. I don't know what he's sipping on, but he took it kind of slow, so I know it's
What
something
you
good.
sipping on?
Yeah, what you sipping on, home?
I'm drinking a Manhattan.
Ooh,
Oh,
wait, oh, man, got a little taste. That's what's happening. But see, the dude down below, he kind of serious. See him in the dark room. You see what I'm
yeah, I
talking about,
see
Selena?
you. Yeah, he's
Uh-huh.
so
They think they fool me. They can't fool me, right? But that's a yin and a yang. But let me tell you something, young man. I'm not gonna go on my background, but let me assure you of something. You are content creators because you're creating content based on real life, just being yourselves. When you
right.
share yourself like that and you're authentic, I'm not talking fake stuff. I'm not talking about the F stuff and all that stuff. I'm just talking about you just having a conversation and you have a topic, you address the topic, and you invite people to chime in. Brother, trust me, that is content.
And I see,
And
I
it's
see what.
and it's commercially viable. Meaning, if you do something like this and you guys decided to really establish a mission statement for what you're trying to do, you can get companies to sponsor you. So I'm gonna leave it there. I want to let my pink pasture get back to her work. And I appreciate you, young man, man. I
In the
appreciate you,
world.
man.
Hey, I appreciate
CKJ,
Thank
that.
you, man.
what?
Appreciate that,
CKJ,
Nate.
where did you get that name from? Where did
No,
you
you
get
know
that
what
name?
that name came about 2, 3 years ago. You remember what I said when I came down to ask you if you was gonna remember you? Well, okay, because they don't know what we talking about. But anyway, we had a little thing going. We was just joking, right? And I
Uh-huh.
act like I was the dude in the church, and she was a pastor, and she had on a little tight hot pink joint. And I talked to her. I said,
Oh, Lord.
"Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, pastor. Do you think you might wear that dress when you do the wedding next week?"
You a mess. You a mess. Oh, my
Hey,
God,
you asked, I
CKJ.
got to deliver. Hey, nice, very good context, Selena. Handle your business, baby. I'm gonna drop down. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much, CKJ.
Hey,
Shout out to
appreciate it,
him.
Unc.
CKJ, he's hilarious. But yeah, I mean, I'm proud of you guys too, and I don't even know you like that, but just to see how you guys carry yourself, you know what I'm saying, is very um it's not only rare, but it's just to me, it's something to be proud about. Because y'all could be doing anything, wilding out here, but you guys, you have professional jobs. Y'all take care of yourself. But you also have a balance. You know how to, you know, uh, you take care of your family. Be around your family. Especially with me knowing some of Walt's background uh and like I said, I just know that you guys, to me, you seem like y'all are really nice young men. And I'm proud of you, just like CKJ. So shout out to you guys.
Hey, we
Shout
appreciate it.
out to you.
Mm.
And you seem like you got your head on straight, and that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So it was a live X that I found pretty interesting.
Mm.
I think you kind of was, hey, yo, miss your thoughts. You were kind of talking about depression,
Okay.
and a lot of people struggle with depression, and people are not real when they feel like something's wrong with you if you have problems or you struggle with depression. But depression is nothing to be ashamed about. and for sometimes it could be a chemical imbalance, and sometimes it could be other things, maybe spiritual, there's a lot of different factors on why people struggle and have depression. So,
Hmm.
can you kind of talk a little bit about that? I thought that was pretty interesting. That you did a live on that. Hey, CX, I hope I spoke to you. Can you
Oh, that
kind
was
of
a
elaborate
ooh.
on that?
Was that? Oh, that was a while ago. Was that with Kalani that we did that
No,
live?
I think she's talking about the short that we just put out.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, depression. I mean, something is wrong with you, but you got to
Mhm.
admit that something's wrong with you. But nothing's wrong with you in a way that uh, you're weird or you need to be standoffish or nothing. It's a big stigma on it. A lot of people suffer with it, and they just don't say
Oh,
anything. But and sometimes you don't even know that you have it. Somebody else got to see it on you. So
okay.
I have my moments where Dub will look at me. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, what's up?" and stuff, and I'd be like, "Nah, it's all good." And be like, "Yeah, I think you going through some stuff." And I'd be like, "You know what? I probably am. Let me reevaluate, step back, and see what's going on. Recircle, or I said recircle, re uh, what's the word I'm looking for?
Um, kind of you kind of have to
Reassess.
reset or something.
Yeah, something like that. One of those words. Who knows?
Sandra? Yeah, it's one of them. We got you. We got you.
I graduated in accounting, not English. Uh, and I think
Right.
the earlier that you catch it, the easier that it'll be. And the easier it is to catch your triggers. And kind of avoid those things, or not necessarily avoid those things, but actually deal with those things and learn how to handle it whenever those things come about. But depression, it can be fun if you
Mhm.
make it.
How can depression be fun?
Um, I'll say this: depression, you lose interest in a lot of things very quickly,
Uh-huh.
so you get to dabble in a lot of stuff. Um, you get to find new ways that help you deal with it. That can get you out of your rut. One thing that I found that I enjoy is actually going to the gun range and shooting.
I
So
know
that
that's right.
that
Me
helps me a
too.
lot. I know going out to the water kind of helps ease my spirit a little bit more. And then I found a way that just talking to people actually helps with it as well. And you never know who else has depression. A lot of times they just waited for somebody else to say that they got it, and then you got something to talk
Right.
about.
Right. And that's the thing, it's a stigma, especially in the African American community.
Mhm.
A lot of people don't want to talk about it because they're like, hey, that's something you need to be hush hush about. But really, a lot of people have it more than we think.
Well, in our community, it's not even just depression. It's not even just mental illness. It's literally everything. And it's what we were taught. Like we're all from the same generation.
Right.
And so we were
Thank
taught
you. Thank
we
you,
were
America Most Wanted. Uh-huh.
we were
Keep
taught
going.
we were taught from a young age that what happens in this house stays in this house, even if it's some fucked up shit.
Uh-huh.
And so that kind of bred us at a young age to keep a lot of that bottled up, or keep a lot of that, because there's a lot of trauma that happens in the black community, especially when you're younger, that we don't want to talk
Right.
about, we don't want to discuss, we don't want to left service, because we so worried about how we look to the outside world that we don't care about fucking up the next generation.
Right. That part. That part.
And
Yeah.
so, I feel like it's not only, like I said, it's not only depression, it's literally trauma in general. Like and I think we're finally starting to break those generational curses of not having these conversations. Like
Uh-huh.
we're starting to be able to sit down with each other and say, hey man, like X said, man, it'll be sometimes, and I mean we both deal with certain shit. And it'll be sometimes that I sit down and be like, hey man, what you got going on mentally? Like we literally, as our whole friend group, we got a friend group of maybe 6, 7 people.
Mhm.
mixture of guys and girls. And we make it a point to do mental check-ins. Like, hey, like, how's your mental today? Like, what's been on your mind? What have your thoughts been? Because like X said, sometimes you don't even know that you're going through stuff because you're just moving so quickly, or so,
Yeah.
you're keeping yourself busy to move through it, that it does take somebody sometimes to be like, hey man, why are you working so much? Or why do you do this?
Right. 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 I want to ask you this question. X. Um, were you not you weren't aware that you were depressed, right?
Recently,
Yes.
no, I wasn't
Okay.
this time. I wasn't aware.
Okay.
You have
So
your
you
feelings, but you like but then you kind
okay?
of understand like, yeah, it's something going on.
Is something going on, and Walt could kind of see that in you, that something was off.
Yeah, he just noticed that I didn't want to do shit, so he was like, "Hey, what's up?" Which
And
isn't too far away from my personality anyway. But now at that point, it was like, nah, I just don't want to do
Yeah,
nothing.
because you laid back anyway, and you're introvert. So
well, and
yeah.
it's funny too, because like, don't let the show fool y'all. Like, we will get into it in a minute.
Yeah,
and,
Yeah.
and the thing about it is, like I said, I think respect is just a big thing in any interpersonal relationship. um
Uh-huh.
and I think sometimes we take friendship for granted. Like, we think that we're supposed to be able to do anything or say anything just because that's our friend. And
Right.
you got to look at everything from a respect standpoint. And you got to be able to communicate. And so
Mhm.
once you feel like that respect is being lost, or once you feel like that there is something that needs to be discussed, then you got to bring it up.
Right. Hey, Mr. Kimi. Yeah. I agree with you on that. Um, and one thing I like about you guys, y'all have a support system. Like y'all friends, y'all are really friends. And if something not right, um you will check on each other. Hey, what's going on? And then you feel comfortable enough to know that this is your friend, and it's not something that they're not trying to do something to you. They're actually there to help you, to be there for you. And I really like your guys, the how y'all connect. And your support system is very important. It's very important. And with people with X personality, with him being an introvert, he's always going inward rather than outward, right? And I think even you, while you can sometimes be an introvert too, I
Oh
think you
yeah,
can
for
be
sure.
both.
Yeah.
You can be kind of both. X can on I feel like he can be an extrovert when he maybe has a couple of drinks.
Yeah, I
Because
tell everybody I'm an introvert with extroverted qualities.
yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, I can understand X personality because I'm an introvert, but also I do have the quality sometimes of the extrovert as well, where I'm able to, go out and have a good time with people, and just have fun. So, and sometimes I don't have to have anything to drink. So, your story resonated with me because a lot of us have functional depression, and that's basically where we do the exact same thing as far as go to work, do the basics of every day, trying to, just the basics of every day, what we have to do. But that doesn't mean that we don't struggle with any type of depression. And that's kind of what I was seeing that maybe X kind of had too. Hey Myron, how are you?
Hey sis, how you doing?
Good. What's good? What you been up to?
Hey, just been chilling, you know what I'm saying, working and all that. You know what I'm saying? I want to get a shout out, to your panel guests and everything. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, man?
All right.
This is X and this is Walt.
All right, bro. Hey man, nice meeting y'all, bro.
Hey, same here, brother.
Um,
I mean,
Yeah, brother. My question is this, man. What's y'all take, man, about domestic violence, man? In the black community, bro. A lot of that been going on. A lot of, you know what I'm saying? That's my only question, bro.
Okay. X, you want to take it?
Nope.
Um,
Uh,
uh, go
go
ahead. Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, no,
Fix
go
your
ahead.
mic
Well,
first.
X, your mic is acting up again.
Is it? I'm about to switch mics. Hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
while he doing that, I for me, I see a lot of domestic violence, because of my field of my profession, um, and I think it. Okay, so a few things for me, when it goes along with that, because again, going back to what I was just talking about, like I think some things become normal in our community, in certain situations or in certain demographics, and I think that it's only normalized because again we don't talk about it, or we're not supposed to take it outside of the house. It's always one of those things where you're not supposed to tell anybody what goes on in the house, and that's been in the black community for years, um and I think that's something that plagues us, and something I say all the time, like you can't try and break generational curses listening to the cursed generation. um
Mm.
and I don't mean any disrespect to anybody, any generation before ours. I just mean that we sometimes get to a level or get to a point that our ancestors before us have never gotten to. And so everybody says, oh, the game don't change. Yeah, it does. It does change. Um, and it's supposed to. We're supposed to progress further than the generation before us did. They were supposed to be standing on the shoulders of the generation before them. So it's not like um it's not like we're doing something that's wrong. And I think sometimes in the black community that also comes up. It's like, oh man, well, you think you know it all, or you think, I've been where you've been. Not necessarily. You may have been in similar situations, but some things we're navigating for the first generation. And when going back to domestic violence, for me, I think it's a stigma of, number one, we don't talk about it enough because it's become normal in certain um, backgrounds. And for two, I think when we talk about domestic violence, we only talk about man on woman, and there's a lot of domestic abuse and domestic violence. And like I said, I see it all the time in my profession. That's the opposite way. So I think we need to normalize, number one, having a conversation that this is actually going on. And number two, having the conversation that just because, it's a woman beating on a man, it's supposed to be okay.
Right.
Okay, bruh, are you a police officer?
I'm in law enforcement. I'm not gonna tell you
Oh, you
exactly
are.
what I do, but I am in law
Okay.
enforcement.
All right, bro. Appreciate your honesty, man. Thank you,
Yeah, no
bro.
problem.
Hey, but brother,
Right.
how many cases, man, have you witnessed or have you seen as far as a man beating up on a woman, bro?
As far as a man beating up on a woman,
Right.
I'm not gonna say that it's not uncommon. What I am gonna say is almost for the same amount of cases that you hear about that, you also hear about women saying that it happened and it really didn't,
Mm.
because
Wow.
because she's mad and she wants to get back at him, or she wants to, because in Texas, which is where we are, um when the laws get called for a domestic violence situation, somebody taking a ride. No ifs, ands, or buts. Somebody going to jail. Um, and people know that now. So sometimes people abuse that.
Yep.
Okay, man. Hey, man, appreciate, man, your answer, bro. Thank
Yeah,
you,
no
man.
problem. No problem.
All right, brother. Hey,
Thank
Selena.
you.
Hey, Selena.
Uh-huh.
Salute to you, sis. Salute to you,
Salute to
sis.
you. How are
All right,
you,
sis.
Myron?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm all right.
All right, good to see you.
Yeah, I'm down here in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I'm making it day by day. I'm good.
Hey,
Well, I hope
Georgia
you're
laws are similar.
Georgia. Oh, okay. And shout out to your dad. How's he?
Yeah, yeah, daddy good. Daddy good.
Okay.
I'm here, helping them out and everything. You know about my situation, Selena. I lost
Right,
mom and
right.
everything, so everything is
Oh man,
okay.
I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
bro. Appreciate you, man. Real talk.
bless your heart.
Hey, the brother that's a sheriff deputy. Hey, bro, be safe, man. Real
Hey, thank
talk.
you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
All
be
right.
safe,
Shout
man.
out to you. Thank you so much, Myron. Hey,
All right.
Jimbo. We got Jimbo up in the house.
What up, Jimbo?
Well, okay, I got a cam up just to say hello. Hey, Jimbo. How are you? You gotta get off of mute, homeboy.
What's going on, Selena? 3 times.
What's up? I like when you say that. I like when they say Selena 3 times. It's
I'm
good to
good.
have
Good.
you. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, I had to show you some love, and I had to come in here and save my face because you said I was drunk last time.
You were, but you know what? It was funny. I mean, it wasn't bad or nothing, but it was hilarious. We had a good time that night
Yeah, I was having a
over
good
there
time.
in the chat. Yeah, we had a good
Yeah,
time. So
for
so
sure.
shout out to Jimbo. What you been up to?
Working. I just got back from Montego Bay
Oh
Tuesday.
wow.
Yeah, I went over there. We celebrated a family member's 60th. Surprised over there, so I did that. I didn't want to come back
I'm telling you, how long you was over there?
for about 4 days, almost a week.
Oh wow. That sounds fun. So
Yeah,
what you do over there? Y'all did any excursions or anything?
me, I did a lot of sleeping, uh, a lot,
Sleep.
a lot of eating, a lot of drinking, hanging out at the beach. Went to a couple of clubs over there. We stayed at a resort. It was a pretty dope resort, real, very good resort. We stayed on the adult side. Just
Uh-huh.
had an opportunity to kick it with family for a couple of days that live in different areas than I do. So just catching up on conversation, checking in on each other mentally, see how we doing during this current nation climate that we're dealing with. So that was it. But I was relaxed. I didn't become stressed until the plane touched down and hit the wheels in America again. I felt all the stress hit.
Right. That part. That part. Back to reality. Back to reality, unfortunately. Yeah. So what do you have to add to the conversation? We was talking about a little bit everything. We just doing random topics.
I think I can't
Y'all
speak
know
on.
y'all can y'all
I
know
can't.
y'all can ask me questions, right? Ask me questions or something. Shoot.
I think one thing I want to say though is big salute to X to get on a social media platform and discuss your depression. I think that's big, man, especially being a brother.
Right.
It's been said earlier that oftentimes conversations like that aren't had as much as it should, especially when most of us come from environments that's filled with so much
Oh, he done
on
froze
child.
on us. Jimbo, you froze on us. What did you say?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I said most of us experience more trauma during our childhood than we do in our adult life. And so, yet,
Right.
we deal with all that trauma. We find ways to cope and suppress it, but yet we don't realize that not getting the help that we need oftentimes is exhibited in behaviors that we can't understand or don't even know what we're doing as adults. And then
Mhm.
when we are either labeled or we're called certain things by people who are in our circle or who we like, we get defensive instead of doing the necessary things that we need to do um, to check yourself and evaluate yourself. If and where do these behaviors that's being exposed, where does it come from?
Mhm.
I appreciate that
Right.
encouragement, brother.
Yeah,
Uh,
big
I would
ups.
say Dub is definitely a factor in us talking more and more about it because he kind of just asked those questions, so he kind of nudges me on it. And I have no issues talking about the stuff. Like if anybody that's met me, if they ask me anything, I pretty much talk. Sometimes I have the tendency to overshare. Uh, and there was a moment it when we first started podcast, I felt like I was oversharing, but it was more so along the lines of relationships with other people versus with dealing with my own stuff. So with my own stuff, I go ahead and put all this stuff out there. Hopefully somebody will hear that. Somebody had the courage to go ahead and handle the things that they need to handle so they can feel better as well.
Yeah, and like I said, that's the whole basis of our podcast. Honestly, like it's therapy for us. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
this is literally two brothers that are sitting down and having a conversation with each other, and y'all literally hear our weekly check-ins.
Mm. Right. Right. That's awesome. Bama, what's up, Bama? I got another woman up here. What's up, Bama?
What it do? What it do?
What do you do? This is your first time on my platform, I believe.
I
Shout
hit
out
the.
to you.
I'm out here to stay. I hit the panel. I seen you tag me and stuff, and I was like, ah man, I just don't. I right now I can't. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
I will grace your panel at any given time. But I
So 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 Bama, you still fighting over there?
baby, I don't fight. They fight me. I ain't
I,
fighting them.
look, I know that very well. You can move on and go on
Fighting
about
me.
your
I'm not
business, and
fighting
people
them.
still talking about
You know what I'm saying?
you.
And
Right.
that's the thing. Really want like and I really wanted to like I was like, oh, Selena tagged me. Yes, we want to talk about story. We want to my story, everybody's story. But man, I ain't finna keep fighting these fools. I
Right.
just can't. Like it's
Right.
no reason. It's really
Now,
no reason for me, huh?
no, I want to tell the gentleman. Now, Bama is she's
Oh, okay.
in I would consider the B sector. Is that true? It's a B sector
No, no,
that you're
no.
in.
Um, they call it all kind of sectors. I'm just
Okay.
where I'm at. I don't know what sector I'm in.
Okay, I got you. I got you. You just
um,
everywhere. I got
yeah, well, how they be doing me? You would think I got beef with people, but I don't eat nothing. But I don't do nothing but eat beef. I don't
you.
have that
Right.
type of time. They want to be mad. They want to have their own feelings. And
Right.
let them have that. You know, you gotta let them have it because I'm gonna have my feelings.
People, but this is me, and this, I've been to your platform plenty of times where you have people coming at you. I think that a lot of the times people are too uh emotionally invested with people that they don't know.
Right,
And to me, that's very weird because it's like there's no way you should be emotionally and so emotionally invested or have such a disdain for somebody that you are constantly thinking and talking about them. There there's there
People don't
should
be
be
having lives.
no
People don't be having lives.
right.
they
But
they don't have lives because
but
it be people you be like, I ain't never met you, I ain't never slept with you. What is your problem? Like, go
right,
away. Some people are like gnats. If there was a way that you could just squat them or just get a newspaper and just beat them, I don't know. I just don't understand. I just
Beat
don't
him with a
understand people. Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand people on here, and I don't want to be ever too emotionally invested in somebody to where I just have to talk about them all the time or I hate them. Like eventually, it's
Yeah,
like
if you
move
and
on.
for real,
Yeah,
if you hate me, say that. Don't be mad at me to throw out the hate.
but
That's what
see,
I'm saying. Like when you
yeah,
see something, you say something. I always have done that. I always been that one person that when I see shade, I bring sunshine to the light because no,
right,
ain't nobody gonna never. You not gonna sneak up on me.
right,
And
right.
when you do sneak up on me, that oh, you had to do that.
Right,
You
right.
had to do.
See, X and Walt, they're not used to that. They don't know nothing about that. Like when I was telling Walt earlier, I said, "Oh yeah, I got stories to tell you later." He has no idea what we're talking about. Like
Mhm.
none, because they've never. I'm pretty sure they've never experienced crazy people on social media coming at them. I'm pretty
Nah,
sure they've
let me
never.
see. Let me tell you. we it's funny because I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, we definitely have people that will talk shit behind our back, or I I'm this kind of person, right? Because I said at the beginning, like I'm in such a space in life to where I'm just at peace in life.
Right.
So I'm one of those people that if you don't know me enough
Right,
and you heard a rumor, somebody came to you with a rumor about me, believe it, spread it. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. I don't care,
right,
because the people that are in my immediate circle, the people that I care about, they know who I am.
right.
So I don't need to clear my name on the motherfucking thing. I don't care.
I know you're right. Well, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't
That's
care.
what I'm talking about.
What you eat don't make me shit. So you
Right.
can do whatever you want to do in your life. As for me and mine, I'ma be happy. I don't have time for it.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Walt,
know you're
I'm a
right.
laugh. I'm a laugh, and
All
they don't
day.
like me to laugh. They I'm ooh we.
Yeah, they hate when you
Hey,
laugh, honey.
hey.
They hate
They hate for
they
you to have
hate.
joy. Misery loves
And
Uh-huh.
company.
they ain't gave me now nothing. So how can they take that away from me?
Hey, misery
My
loves company.
character. This is my character. And I really wanted to really for real. I seen you tag me, Selena. But it was like, hey, I can't really, you know what I'm saying, come and do the interview like that there. But what I really want, I'm gonna do a panel, and I want you to come on my panel, and you ask me anything, everything that you want to ask me. But
Okay.
yeah, I want you to do that for me because at the end of the day, I don't owe nobody. I really don't owe nobody nothing, but I just been out here and they painted a whole picture for me, and now everybody mad at me.
I
Well,
think.
well,
Oh,
sell it. Sell the picture. Fuck
Well,
them.
I think we give, and I say we. I think a lot of us give haters, give people who mean us no good too much attention. I was just sitting here.
that part.
I was sitting here quietly, and I
Yeah.
think we're over 5 minutes right now talking about haters, right? And so we have to get to a place where they don't even get that type of energy from us. One of the things I work on now is old me, the Jimbo, not the father with a kid and where I'm at now. The old me, man, I was very impulsive. I
Mhm.
didn't feel, I react. And what I realized is that, you're gonna, that's a one-way ticket to the grave. or that's a one-way ticket to prison. And
Right.
I think that you have to look at people who speak down on you or who have negative things to say as such and keep it moving.
Yeah.
I don't know one person who wake up every day and talk about a loser.
You hear me? I be like,
I
I
And,
be
know you
going to
right.
sleep.
and
I go to
often,
sleep every night, and I wake up. I don't mean to cut you off, but and I'm finna go. But I go to sleep at night, and I wake up, and these people don't even be on my mind, and they be coming and Bama, 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 Bama. I'm like, whoa.
Mm,
But
Jimbo, you
go ahead, finish. I'm sorry. I just said
that's all good. I was just saying, just get to a place, man. Keep doing you. I think most time that I'm the type of person I beat myself up more than I think anybody can beat me up.
right,
I'm,
right,
I'm very critical of me,
right.
whatever it may be, um, and so I don't really. There's a line I draw. Not even sand. There's a line I draw on concrete because I'm not moving that line for nobody. And the sand, that line, it's concrete. Just don't cross that line. That's all, man. You can talk about me all day long. You can say whatever you want. It is what it is. And oftentimes, it don't even be anything that we have. It be things that we can't even control. It could be your skin complexion. It could be the energy that you bring to a room or a vibe. And it's like people show envy and jealousy for things that you may not even think of. So why waste time even trying to figure out or wonder why people don't like you?
Come, come
I
through.
think, I think Walt said it best, man. Like if a motherfucker come to you and say something about me, believe that shit. Don't even come back and tell me. As a matter of fact, stay on that side. Don't even come back.
Yes.
Because if they feel comfortable enough to say that shit to you, that
Facts.
mean we ain't as cool as I thought we was.
Facts.
Uh-huh.
right.
And
Thank you,
Uh-huh.
boss man.
Come
Thank you,
on.
boss man.
Come
so we
on,
just
sir.
gotta
Yeah.
wake up every day. You gotta protect your vibes, man. Protect your peace. You
You
know what I'm
heard what I
saying?
just said. I
Yep.
go to sleep and I wake up. I've been to forgot about it. And they hear the Bama, Bama, Bama. Whoa.
You know why, Bama? Because it's a certain reaction they're getting out of you.
Well,
Ain't nobody gonna keep fucking with somebody if they not getting the necessary reaction that they trying to get out of you.
I don't know if I agree with that, Jimbo. Because
I,
some people just wake up in misery and they
Yeah.
look
Yeah.
for a
is
way
Evil.
to
come.
try to
if
make
you
other people
know
happy.
that, how do they have access? What are you doing to remove them from having access to be miserable to you every day? You got
But
block
that's
button. You
but
got
that's the
block.
thing. But that's the thing. Sometimes I feel what you're saying completely. But sometimes you can't remove that person. Some family.
You
And they
say
have
what?
access and they have
You say
access.
family?
Yeah. And they have
Well, they get
access to you
removed
too.
too.
Yeah, no, you can remove them from your immediate interaction, but they know cousin them. They still gonna get updates on you. You know what I'm saying?
But you
So
ain't got nothing to
I
do with that.
feel I agree. I feel what you're saying. All I'm saying is, regardless, a hater gonna figure out a way to find out what you're doing.
I agree
Right.
with that. I agree with that.
I just don't disturb this groove. You can't disturb this
And,
groove. I'm good.
and then it's like, okay, well, if you're going to disturb this groove, make it make sense.
Let,
Don't just be out here saying the same old thing.
let me give you an
Don't,
example. Let me give you an example, right? Speaking of family, I got a relative because she don't get acknowledged as the title that she's supposed to be. So it's my it's my grandfather's daughter. I don't acknowledge her as an aunt, right? Because one of the things I learned is that these titles that we give our relatives, there's a job description that comes with that. There's some responsibilities that comes with that. There's a sense of accountability that comes. And if you not doing your due diligence to make sure that whether it be a brother, whether it be a sister, whether it be an aunt, whether it be an uncle,
Friends included.
if you're not playing your part in my life, you don't get that title.
Friends included.
If you're my aunt and you're not acting like an extended version of my mother or somebody I could call on and talk to, or like a bonus mentor, if you're around here keeping up drama and you acting more immature than my child or acting very young, you don't continue to have the role of an aunt if you don't mean me well. You're a
You
relative.
heard me.
You're a relative. I got a young brother right now. I had COVID on Christmas. I'll never forget this as long as I live. He called
Dang,
me.
I had COVID on Christmas too.
He called me
Wow.
and he's doing some time in the feds. And so he called me. I was sick as a dog. I had just broke a fever. And he was like, man, bro, I need something. I need something real bad. Let me hold something. So I said, hey, bro, you got to hit me another day, man. I got COVID, bro. The man told me, what you having COVID ain't got nothing to do with you cash apping me.
What?
This is my blood brother, same mama. So I told him, I said, hold on. I hung up the phone. I hung up the phone. And I've worked years on creating a space with even my other relatives that once a relative or somebody disrespect me and they run to you to play victim or tell their side of the story what happened, if you so side with them or if you so believe them, stay over there, but don't bring nothing back to me.
But Jimbo, you know what that is though.
I simply don't play with me like that.
You know what that is though. We grew up, and that goes back to what I was talking about. How we grew up. We grew up to not have boundaries. We wasn't taught to have respectable and necessary boundaries, especially when it comes to family, especially when it comes to family, and not only that, elder family. We were never taught, like, because they look at boundaries as disrespect, and it's like, nah, I'm not trying to disrespect you, but at the same time, I gotta protect my peace. And if you bring your negative energy over here, auntie, grandmother, whoever, we got to move around.
Facts. I think we all heard that saying from a family member. Oh, that's cousin. He don't mean no harm, or she don't mean no harm. Or don't let that. What the fuck you mean? Disrespect is disrespect. And the fact that we family and you playing these type of games, that's what makes it worse.
That's worse.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that you my brother and we ate at the table when I got as a kid, you seen my ups and downs. You seen what I went through to get here. And so the fact that I have, because I'm all about accountability, the fact that I have made it so comfortable for you to feel like you can talk to me like that, I got to put some other shit in place because that shit ain't going to fly like that. Brother, mother, cousin, whatever, because I ain't going to do nobody like that. I ain't going to play with nobody. I ain't going to play with my friends like that. I ain't going to play with my relatives like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's muddy waters because there's emotional attachment there. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have been vetoed as like the leader of your generation, or the generation under you look up to you as a role model and things like that. It's like it's muddy waters because like that cutting off this sibling also creates going into uncharted waters with your nephews and nieces, his kids. And their loyalty is going to lie with their father or their mother as well. But, at the end of the day, you got to do what's best to protect your mental peace and your emotional peace.
I know that's right. Tell it, Jimbo. Jimbo and Walt, y'all got some good. I like this conversation. You had anything else you wanted to add to that, Bama?
Oh no, I was saying like, far as for me, I'm the baby of the family, and they always say my words, my voice, my aggressiveness, it just tears everybody down. Like I am better than anybody else, and I ain't never been. I'm the last of the shits. So it's like I don't understand what y'all really trying to say and why y'all trying
Uh-huh.
to label me,
Uh-huh.
because at the end of the day, I have a voice. Y'all just ain't hearing me. You don't
Have you
want to hear me, huh?
have you have you always felt like you've been misunderstood?
Always.
Okay. Um,
Always. Cause they
and
don't they don't understand that
you probably felt like the black sheep.
I've been that. Yep.
Uh-huh.
I've been that. I've been
Um,
That's why I
sometimes,
handle these people how I handle
uh,
them on YouTube, because I know how to handle.
yeah. I mean, you do pretty well. For a person to me that doesn't bother anybody, it seems like
I don't bother.
sometimes sometimes we get in the most problems by being that way, and then you'll have other people painting you as a this type of person, that type of person, creating narratives, and you're just like, listen, it's not that deep. I'm just trying to have a good time. I'm just
Man,
trying to just enjoy, YouTube or whatever social media platform I'm on. You usually just try to do your own thing, but it's just like trouble seems to find you. What I would say to you, because I'm there and I've been there and there, I will say that just understand that you're always going to be misunderstood, and people are not going to even
and it's
try to
fine.
understand you,
And it's fine. And
and
it's
it's
fine.
fine. Yeah.
Selena. It's
Uh-huh.
fine. Because for
Right.
number one, I know who I am.
Exactly.
Can't nobody out here tell me who I am, what I am,
Exactly.
what I am worth, my purpose, or anything else. Nobody can tell nobody else that other than me. But
Exactly.
if you've been around me or you know me, you can come and just co-sign. But I am a statue for myself.
Uh-huh.
I don't need nobody to come tell nobody nothing. Because at the end of the day, I'm the baby of the family of mama and daddy or all that or nine. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm.
I'm okay.
Wow. Yeah. Well, one
But
thing
that
I can say
I'm the
about you,
baby.
Bama.
Huh?
One thing I can say about you, Bama, I really feel like a lot of times you don't mean no harm.
I ain't never mean that.
You just being yourself, and sometimes,
I ain't never
uh,
mean that harm.
yeah,
And
you
these
just
people be out here like goddamn nook if you buck. What the fuck wrong with y'all?
Nuck if you buck. Yeah, that was my song back in the day. Nuck if you buck. Out to that crime mob up in the house, man. But
Hey, like,
yeah,
the hell wrong with y'all?
but I really, guys, I enjoyed you guys. We're gonna have to do this again. I'm gonna have to get you back on here. I'm gonna have to get all of you guys.
Oh
And
no.
we're gonna
So do
we're,
me a favor. Do me a
uh-huh.
solid. Do me a solid, Selena. Uh,
Okay.
you know, I want to talk about my story and stuff, but I just what I'm saying. So we can go to my page or whatever, and vice versa. I
Uh-huh.
came over here, you come over there. You know what I'm saying? Cause you
Oh,
do a
no
good job.
problem.
Yeah.
But see, I need you to, I want you to understand, with me, working, late sometimes, I work my full-time job, my part-time job, and my school. Sometimes during the week, I can't always, because you go live late. Sometimes I can't always get on your platform because of my schedule. But I definitely, this summer especially, and whenever I have some time off during, before school ends, I will definitely come up there and show you some love like I did the last time, and we can chop it up that way.
That's what's
Okay. So just be patient with me. I'm trying to get through May, the last school of May. So just be patient with me.
I got you, girl.
All right. I
I ain't
appreciate that.
I am not in a rush for nothing.
Right, right. Thank you so much for coming up. Hey, thank you, boss man. If you didn't hear me, I appreciate anybody that gave me something to my Cash App or did a super chat. I appreciate for those who pressed the like button. And shout out to my lovely guest, Jimbo, my lovely guest, Bama, Miss
What
Bama,
it do,
Miss
Jimbo? Hey,
Jimbo.
Jimbo. My slogan is what it do.
What it
And my
do?
laugh, they don't like it.
Yeah. And
That's
who and we got my boy X and my boy Walt that came up here. And like I said, I know y'all be busy and stuff, so I just appreciate y'all came and show me some love.
Yeah, for sure.
And I for real, like I said, I had such a great time, and we gonna do this again. Like I said, y'all gonna see me at karaoke. Don't act like y'all don't know me when I come.
Hey, you always welcome.
Alright, yeah, I gotta be like, Walt, you ready? Yeah, y'all ready? Y'all there?
We gonna sing. You already know.
Yeah, so we gonna have a good time like we do in Big D and Dallas, Texas. Thank
all.
you, Sandra, for coming through. And are you in Dallas, Bama? If you don't,
I'm in
is that too much?
Arlington.
Oh my God! So you don't live far from me at all. Wow, that's crazy.
Arlington.
So shout out to Arlington. We look us Dallas folks. We know. But
I
and
ain't
like I
going to
said, my
Oak Cliff. I'm not going to Oak Cliff. I know that's where you stay. That's where you're from and all that. But
please,
woot the fuck it woot. I ain't
right.
doing it. I ain't
People
going
want
there.
people want to think I'm awful nice. They
Nah,
look, they
go
just
ahead.
they just don't know. I live in the heart of Oak Cliff, honey. Uh, but I appreciate everybody that came up here and showed me some love tonight. And we're gonna do it again. And I will be reaching out to you guys and let y'all know when the next time I'm gonna do something like this. I do want to do one live. I want to do an all women's panel, and the other live I want to do an all men's panel. So you guys are definitely some of the people that I would want to come off my men platform and chop it up with me. And then maybe we can get X to get some shots so he can be loosened. He can loosen up and talk a little bit more. And Jimbo, I need you to have you some shots too, because you were real funny with them shots. So and yeah, I want y'all to come in here. We're gonna get lit and have a good time. Yeah, and just enjoy each other. So I want to do that. Unfortunately, like I said, I ended up getting off of work a little bit later, so I wasn't able to get home to do the what did I say, sipping wine or something I said. So I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna do a regular live stream, and we just gonna talk and have a random conversation. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you so much for showing up and showing out. Thank you.
For sure.
All right, love you guys to Reese's Pieces, y'all. Oh, Myron, did you want to say anything before we end?
Peace out.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask the deputy that's that's a licensed, police officer and all that. I want to ask him, about the Carmelo Anthony case down there in Texas. What's your take on that, bro?
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that was crazy, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. I'm gonna steer clear of that on social media.
Okay.
But
All right.
we can definitely
All
have
right.
a conversation offline.
All right, bro. All right. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for
Yeah, no
your
problem.
answer, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, bro. Okay.
Yeah, that was real crazy right there. I'm like, dang. I don't even know. I wanted to cover it, but I was like, man, I need to do some
I,
more research before I cover this.
I will say this since he asked the question. Um, media is our best friend and our worst enemy. And when I say that there's only, especially when you have an open investigation, there's only so much that the media is privy to. Um, and so as a case progresses and things unfold, there are things that we know before you will know. And
Uh,
but the media doesn't care. The media is going to run with what they have and they're going to put it out there. And so a lot of uproar in the community, um and not saying that it's right nor wrong, it's just the fact that we tend to move without knowing the full story. And I'll leave it there.
okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. Oh, okay, Selena. I'm gonna leave it. After this, what I got to say, I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. I know down there in Texas, man. Y'all can carry all kind of weapons, bro.
Hmm.
Right.
Right? So that's a knife included, correct?
Hmm.
Okay, because I know that down there, bro. It's a lot of hunting,
Yeah,
all that going on.
I've been carrying a knife since I was in high school.
Okay then, yeah, real
Me
talk. Okay,
too.
oh okay then. So thank you, brother, for saying
Yeah,
that.
yeah. But like I said,
Go ahead, go ahead,
again,
bro.
media will run with anything, because it's still up in the air of whether he even had a knife or not. So again, as facts unfold, then the story unfolds. So I say just hang tight and see kind of where that goes.
Okay then,
All
man.
right.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you,
Yeah, no
man.
problem.
Real
No
talk.
problem.
Hey, man. Again, stay safe, bro. Out there. All
Hey,
right.
thank you.
All right, bro.
Mhm.
Selena,
Thank you,
salute to
Myron.
you. Salute to you,
Salute
Selena.
to
Salute
you.
to you, sis. And your panel. Everybody up there, salute to y'all brothers, man. Real talk.
Have a nice night, Myron.
Yeah, I'm
Thank you
good.
so much for
All right.
coming up, Myron. Thank you, Jimbo, for gracing my presence. Um, gracing my presence. Thank you, X. Thank you, Walt. I will be seeing y'all next Friday. We gonna have a good time. I might even get up there and sing the
Hey,
next
we
time.
now that if we have a rule.
Uh-huh.
The first time you a guest, the second time you singing.
Say what?
The first time you a guest,
Uh,
the second time you gotta sing.
okay, I will. I do it.
Joe, Joe, if you're in
I
the
will
chat,
do it.
Joe, if you're in the chat, take your ass down there too. I want to hear you sing.
Yeah, Joy is scared. She ain't gonna do it.
Oh,
I'm
she
gonna
ain't got
have
no
to get
choice. If you
Joe.
come, hey, we don't give you a choice. If it's the second time out with us, your name gonna be up there.
Okay. Now I gotta find the song, so I'll be ready when I go. All right, Joe, you heard that? So we gotta be ready. I gotta figure out what kind of song I can sing.
Hey,
Okay.
we gonna have your background vocals. We got you.
Okay. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in, pressing the like button. Shout out to everybody that came through and showed me some love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for my lovely, I ain't gonna say lovely, that's not the right word. The gentleman that came through. And
Men can be lovely too. It's okay.
yeah, well, I'm gonna say my lovely men. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for
And
having us.
like I said, we're gonna do it again, okay?
For sure.
I'll see y'all next Friday.
All right.
All right, y'all have a
All
good one.
right. Love y'all to Reese's Pieces,
Love
y'all.
you back. Love
Thank
you back.
hey, wow, when I call, you need to put a smile on that face, cause boy, bless your little moody heart.
I be
But yeah.
I work nights. I be just waking up. So if
Oh,
you catch
okay.
me, yeah, if you catch me doing the day, I'm just waking up.
Okay. All right. Well, I see
All
you
right.
later.
All right.
Guys, I am tired. I've had a long day, and thank God I am off Friday. So that's a blessing.
Oh
So
yeah.
I will talk to you later. And yeah, we'll do this again. I might go live tomorrow, just depending on how I feel. But yeah, y'all have a great day, great Friday. and stay safe.
Later.
Bye.